Yo, what's up? It's your boy Busyblake, man. Another online ranked match, Madden 12. I'm playing Boss Ross 504. I was using Philadelphia. Off to an early start with Deshaun. He chose the Saints. Oddly, he chose to use the Philadelphia stadium. So we're in Philly, but he's the home team, man. So that way you won't get confused by the crowd, man. But I started off my second play from scrimmage, threw a bomb to Deshaun Jackson, and I made a hell of a run after the catch. But he's using the Saints, so most people that use them, they understand that the Saints don't have a great defense, but they have a hell of an offense. Normally the people that play with them put up a lot of points. So I'm knowing he's going to come right back with something. I'm knowing he probably has something I'm going to have to figure out. But he played pretty straight. And he did make me have to really think to try to slow down this high-powered offense. But he was able to march down the field on his first drive and put it in the end zone on me.
And the offense is at their own 10. They hand it off.
I was able to get a few yards with my running back.
And we're all tied up.
LaShawn McCoy, I don't normally get a whole lot of yards rushing with him. He do a lot of his damage with me on screens and draws. And if I don't know if it's the offensive line, but I don't have a lot of success running a two-back offensive set. So a lot of times I just run single back, and I utilize them out the backfield on passes, short passes out in the flats, screens. Just different plays to get them involved with all that speed. Because Philly has a lot of speed. And a lot of stuff works against the Saints defense that doesn't work against a lot of other teams that I normally face online. A lot of guys use San Francisco. There's just certain things not going to work on Frisco. Not with my scheming, the way I like to do things. So. But I was able to drive down the field, take the lead, 14-7. Bootleg by Vic. Went in for 7. So he has the opportunity to come down and tie it up. You can't see it on here, man. This guy uses a lot of no huddle. And he tries to stay ahead of the defense. But he gives you time to set up your defense. I think he'd be trying to, I think he's the kind of player like myself that even if I do a no huddle, I still like to see how the defense is set up. That way I can find a place to exploit. But I don't know what I was thinking about on that interception right there. That was a terrible mistake by me. And, it has swung the momentum big time because he's getting the ball in the second half. So all he has to do is all he got to do is just get a touchdown on 3 here. But I was able to get a block. So don't get a whole lot of those, but I may get one block field goal a week or something. And that was one right there. So that was huge. It was able to keep the game tied. Kind of swung, gave me a little momentum boost.
Good coverage downfield.
He did a hell of a face throw. I believe that was the tight end, man. It's hard to stop that Jimmy Graham with the Saints. He's one of the best tight ends on this game. That's one I'm really good with using tight ends when it's a good tight end. But I don't use Brent Selleck a whole lot, man, with the Philadelphia Eagles. Because he's a decent tight end, but he's not going to do the type of things that Jimmy Graham, Vernon Davis, Gates, and Big Gronkowski from New England and Hernandez. They could get separation. But so I have a certain way I play with Philadelphia. And you see, I use the screen sometimes if the guy's sending a lot of defenders at my quarterback, you have to do something to slow down that rush. So that screen was able to work for me. So I was able to tie it up, man. This game is going down to the wire, look like. So he's steady doing a slow drive on me, running the clock off. Get down to the 1 yard line. I'm really not knowing what to do, but I should have got that fumble there, man. I kind of messed Samuel up. But you're looking at this game in fast forward style presentation, but like on that drive, man, he'll make a play. In between plays, you're trying to choose your play. So all that time, man, that was a disheartening drive. But I was able to stop him to a field goal, so that sure put a little pep in my step. Because I'm knowing I can score. I just got to get out there and do it. And, so I started driving, man.
Vic hands it off.
And he was leaving Vic some running room. I don't run a whole lot with him. I'll take off if you don't defend it, though. I try to make my opponent defend all areas of the field. That way I can keep them off balance. And it's not one area they have to focus on. You got to make them focus. You can't let them focus on any. Try to keep them from focusing on any part of your game. You want to the key is to keep them off balance, not to let them know what you're running. And I sometimes fall into the trap of calling the same plays sometimes, just depending on what mood I'm in, man. When I'm at the top of my game, I keep my opponent off balance. But I just have to stop him here, man, and I could possibly win this game. But it's not going to be easy, as you can see.
Fires a strike to the right.
Another face throw to his tight end.
In heavy traffic.
I just have to stop him, man, and
throws to his right.
Right now I'm thinking of if he scores, I'm gonna need some time to try to come down and get a field goal or something. So I may have to start using some timeouts. I only have 2. I used one right there.
Makes the throw over the middle.
Didn't have to worry about it there. Now I'm focused on stopping him. Now, if I can stop him, I'm gonna win this game. At least that was my thought at that time in the game. I stopped him, got the ball back. He still has his timeout, so I have to get a first down. So I was gonna run the ball, but you give me one-on-one with Deshaun, I'm gonna have to test you, man. And I felt like if I could get a first down there, it was over. But Deshaun, with his speed, was able to take it to the house.
He's going to his right.
But
throws deep towards the left.
That was
passes out to his right.
That was a nice defensive stance by my defense, man. We were able to hold up.
Good coverage downfield.
He's just chunking it up there now. Pretty much over. But big shouts out to Boss Ross 504. He met up with Busyblake. Didn't end well for him, but it was a hell of a matchup. Go ahead and subscribe to my video, man. Check me out. I'll keep them coming. Peace out.